where the Trenton Bears are going to be taking on the Northview Choctaws, the middle school varsity squads. Um, Braylon Taylor is going to be a player you're going to want to watch out for. Number 9 for Northview. He runs the ball and he passes the ball. Quarterback for Northview. I've heard he is a dynamic runner, so be prepared for that, ladies and gentlemen. Got the coin toss going down on the field right now. This broadcast is brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. I'm here in the booth with Paul Schulze and Lawson Mann. And the Choctaws are going to receive the kick here. This home crowd is ready to go. They are pumped up to see their Choctaws play. And the players are ready. They're trotting out on the field for the kickoff. Should be a fun one here tonight. And the starting quarterback, Braden Taylor, is deep for the Choctaws, ready to receive the kick. This man does everything on the football field, let me tell you. Darius Lanier is about to kick off for the Bears here. And we are playing football, folks. I'm Michael Chapman here in the press box. Ball is out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty on the Bears. Not a great way to start the game, but might be better than putting it in Braden Taylor's hands, excuse me. So Northview is going to start out here with the ball at the 35-yard line as we get underway. We're working with 8-minute quarters here in middle school. Just keep that in mind. This game won't be as long as some of these 12-minute high school games. Braden Taylor is ready to take the snap here for the first play for the Choctaws. Pistol formation here. This looks like a play the Auburn Tigers would run in college. Handoff right. That was Chris Branch on the carry. Loss of 1 or 2 there. Second and 11 here for the Choctaws. Set up in the same pistol formation here. Jason Stewart likes this offense. That's Branch again on the carry. He made something out of nothing there. That looked like it was going to be a gain of 0, but turned out to be a gain of 4. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. Looks like Branch is going to line up in the shotgun this time. This might be a passing situation. Empty backfield. Motion. Oh, Taylor's going to keep it on the run. Looks like he has the first down, folks. It's a gain of 10 yards. Braden Taylor. Was a little zone read there. It's impressive for an 8th grader. Perfect read. Got some blocking and went for 10 yards. Pistol formation again. Hands it off to Branch, going left. Was a gain of 1. Second and a long 9 here for the Choctaws. Branch is lined up to Taylor's left. Looks like they're having some trouble getting the play in here. Branch flanks out to the right. Roll out. And Taylor's going to keep it. That's going to be another good gain for Taylor. He came close to the first down. I'm not sure if he got there. I think it's going to be about 3rd and 1. Depends on the spot. Oh, they called him out of bounds a little further back than I thought. This is going to bring up 3rd and 4. Austin Epperson is motioning out to the left here. Snap. And this is going to be another keeper for Braden Taylor. That should be enough for a first down. It's the second time Taylor's picked up a first down with his legs on 3rd. 2 for 2 on this drive for the Choctaws. We're about 2.5 minutes into this first quarter here. Taylor's going to be in shotgun again. Branch to his left. Rolls out to the right. Oh, that was just off the hands of LeDerick Moore. Second down and 10 yards to go here for Northview. The blitz. Oh, they ran the screenplay on the blitz. It looked like it might be good for a few yards, but Tyrone Brown blew up that play there. 3rd down and 11. If Brown wouldn't have been there, that could have been a 10 or 15 yard gain at least. Shotgun snap. And they will get Taylor in the backfield this time. Brings up 4th down. Believe Jason Stewart's going to bring on his punting unit here. I'm not sure though. Offense is still on the field right now, folks. Looks like they're going for it on 4th and 15 here. From the 45-yard line. Shotgun snap. They might actually try to hard count him here. Oh, looks like Taylor might punt it here from the deep, deep shotgun. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Pooch punt from Taylor. It's fielded at the 15. Good return. Oh, that's a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. That's Derek Key with the score. Touchdown Trenton. That's 6-0 right now. Here with 3:28 to go in the first quarter. Bears haven't snapped the ball yet, but they're up by 6. Phenomenal blocking on that punt return. Even though Trenton scored there, you can really just... The talent for Braylon Taylor is incredible. To be able to come in there and punt it 35 yards on the line drive. Was returned for a touchdown, but Trenton's going for 2 here. That looked like it might have been a botched snap. And Sam Driggers can't pick up the first down there. Or pick up the 2-point conversion, excuse me. So the Bears are going to kick it off again here. 3:28 left in the first. Up 6-0. And Taylor's back to field the kickoff again. He's pretty much the whole offense for the Choctaws right now. Darius Lanier is back to kick it off again for the Bears. Just a little squib kick again here. Taylor will be able to field it though. Oh, this one could go all the way again, folks. And that is Braden Taylor with the response. A 60-plus yard return for himself, and that ties the game back up at 6. That lead for the Bears did not last long. 9 seconds to be exact, and the Choctaws have tied it up again. And Braden Taylor can just do everything on the football field. They're going to go for 2 as well. Taylor's going to be in the pistol formation this time with Branch behind him. I would not be surprised to see Taylor keep this one too. No, he hands it off to Branch. And Branch will be stopped just short of the goal line. Very good tackle there by the Bears. So Trenton will finally get an offensive snap here. Had the punt return touchdown, but haven't actually ran a play yet. Tied 6-6 here with 3:19 left in the first. And Branch is out there, ready to kick the ball off for the Choctaws. Corey Mitchell is back deep for the return. along with Tyrone Brown. Oh, that's an onside kick, folks. And the Bears have recovered the ball. It looked like they might have caught him off guard there, but the ball didn't quite make it 6 yards before the Bears could recover. The Choctaws couldn't fall on it until it got to 10 yards, and by that point, the Bears were all over it.
What's today's date?
So the Bears will take over here right at the 50-yard line. Great field position. And here comes the first offensive snap for Trenton. Oh, that's a handoff to the fullback. That's going to be a gain of 15. That'll move the sticks. 1st and 10 for the Bears. That'll take it to the 35-yard line. Get out of the huddle quickly. And Driggers will be lined up under center again. Two very contrasting offenses in this game. It's another fullback handoff. And that will be another gain of 10-plus yards. Make it 12, I believe. That'll move the sticks again. Was London Burkett on the last 2 carries there. Putting in some work for Trenton. They break the huddle.
You lost what?
Driggers is under center again for this play. I formation. See if they hand it off to Burkett again. This time they hand it off to Corey Mitchell. It was a gain of 2 yards or so. 2nd down, 8 yards to go for Trenton. Just grinding away on this drive. High formation once again for the Bears. Handoff left. It's a good cutback. And that is 6 points for Corey Mitchell. What a cutback by Mitchell there, and he just outruns the defense to the goal line. Trenton takes the lead 12-6 with a 2-point conversion pending. Minute 52 left here in the first quarter. Driggers is under center once again. Odd formation here. Let's see what they do with it. Driggers rolls out. And Mitchell was wide open in the flat for the 2-point conversion. That is 14-6 now, folks. Trenton has scored every time they've touched the ball. Both times they've touched the ball so far. I would not be surprised to see Northview kick it out of bounds again here like they did on the first kickoff. You cannot put the ball in the hands of Braylon Taylor in open space. Showed us last time that he can take it to the house anytime he wants to. This will be Darius Lanier again for the kick. And here is the kick. And they were not going to let Taylor get the ball in his hands. They'll give up that field position. Choctaws will take it over at about the 47, 48 yard line right now. First down. What the Bears can't avoid, though, is Taylor's going to be taking the snaps. They might be able to kick it away from him, but he'll have the ball in his hands over the course of this game. Empty backfield here for Taylor. Branch is lined up at wide receiver on this play. To the left of Taylor. And he will motion into the backfield. They faked the jet sweep and Taylor has kept it. It's another good gain for Taylor. He might have a chance. That's a fumble. It looked like a horse collar tackle to me. There is not a flag on the field, though. I'm almost certain that was a horse collar tackle there on Taylor. But the ball went out of bounds. That'll be a first down. Look at the replay here. Taylor had a chance for a touchdown here, but he just grabbed the back of his jersey. I don't know how they didn't throw the flag there. Taylor appears to be fine after the play, though. Lined up in shotgun again. Branch flanking him to his left. And the handoff to Branch. That'll be a gain of 3 or 4. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Choctaws. Branch flanks Taylor to his right this time. And Taylor will keep it again on this play. Oh, that will be a touchdown for the Choctaws. Braylon Taylor, 2 touchdowns on the day. 30-yard rushing touchdown and a 65-yard kickoff return. That'll make it 14-12. The Bears still leading, but a 2-point conversion on the way. Man, this Braylon Taylor kid is really, really impressive. He'll be lined up in shotgun on this 2-point conversion. Branch to his left. Those are the only 2 guys who have touched the ball so far for the Choctaws. Taylor keeps it, and Taylor scores. 14-14, and all 14 points for the Choctaws have come from Taylor. What a performance it's been so far tonight for him. Under a minute left here in the first quarter. It's an absolutely beautiful sunset here. West Tennessee weather is absolutely bipolar sometimes, but you can always count on a pretty sunset. It's about 90 degrees right now. It was in the high was in the 70s last week. I'm ready for it to get cooled down again here. The Choctaws are ready for the kickoff, but the Bears have not taken the field yet. They're still in the huddle. And here they come. Let's see if we get another onside kick here from Northview. They'll change the formation here. Branch to kick. And that is another onside kick. And I'm not sure, folks. The Choctaws think they have it, and they do. The onside kick was successful that time, and Braden Taylor will get the ball back. Branch will get himself a couple more carries there in all likelihood. What a kick that was from Branch. Rolled a couple of times and then straight up in the air over the receiving team's head. They'll start this drive at the Bears' 49-yard line. Hand off to Branch. And Branch has a seam, folks. Branch is going down the sidelines. That's going to be a 22-yard gain. The blocking was absolutely spectacular on that play. You could have driven a 18-wheeler through there. And the Choctaws will have it now at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Branch lines up to the right of Taylor this time. Taylor keeps it. And that'll be a modest gain for Taylor. Just a yard or two. And I believe that will be the last play of the first quarter. This was the first quarter that saw the Bears barely take any snaps at all. They had, I think it was 5 plays before they scored a touchdown. Then they had that punt return, 90-yard punt return touchdown. But outside of that, it has been all Choctaw ball. It's still a tie game, though, 14-14. Could see this possession domination come into play in the 3rd and 4th quarter, though, with the Bears' defense getting tired. I'd get tired if I had to chase Braden Taylor around this whole game. Jason Stewart's trying to make some mid-game adjustments here. They were not able to stop the Bears on the one drive they had, albeit a short one. They got the ball at the 50-yard line and drove down in about 5 plays. A couple of fullback dives and then a really nice touchdown run from Corey Mitchell. Just found the edge and outran the defense for about 20 yards. And it doesn't appear... Oh, never mind. I didn't see Branch in the game, but he is in there. He's to the left of Taylor this time. Aiden Lumpkins and Austin Epperson are lined up to the left at receiver. And the handoff to Branch. He's got a seam. And that is a touchdown for Chris Branch. Very nice run. And again, that was a phenomenal hole. The offensive line has been fantastic today for the Choctaws. Makes it 20-14. We'll see what they do here on the 2-point conversion. I can almost guarantee you that this is either going to be a run by Branch or a run by Taylor, but we'll see. And the handoff to Branch. I believe he scored there. Yes, he did. Signal from the far referee. And that makes it 22-14 here. Trenton will line up for the kickoff for just their second drive so far this game, although they have 14 points on the board. Score comes just 10 seconds into the second quarter. And the sun is almost down here in West Tennessee. Just beautiful. And Northview and Trenton are lined up, ready for the kickoff. Branch will kick it off again. I can only assume we'll see another onside kick. No, we'll see a little squib kick here. That was a very good job by number 10, Owen Lee, to field that. Because if he hadn't stopped that, that would have gone probably another 20 yards after the roll. Looked like a goalkeeper there. So they will get the ball here right at the 40-yard line. Just the second drive here for Trenton. Driggers is back in at quarterback. He'll line up under center. Single back formation. That's going to be an option play. He pitches to the back. It's Mitchell again. He'll gain 7 or 8 yards there on that play. We'll call it second and a long 2 here. It's a very long 2. That's actually just second and 3. It was a good decision there by Driggers on the toss. The defense get right up on him before he tossed it to his very, very good running back, Mitchell, who's already scored today. Single back formation again, and they'll run the option again. Driggers kept it that time, but it was very good defense by Northview. And this will be third down, about 1 yard to go. See what Trenton has in the playbook for third and short. I would not be surprised to see a fullback dive here, although, yep, fullback is in the game, I formation. That's exactly what we know. Yep. That'll be a first down. Driggers had me faked out there. Thought it was play action. Was a gain of 6 yards or so for the Bears. 45-yard line, first and 10. And Driggers is bringing the play back to the huddle now. This is I formation again. We've already seen 3 fullback dives today. All of them have gone for at least 6 yards. This will be a throw. Good pass there by Driggers. And that'll be a touchdown for the Bears, folks. Makes it 20-22. And I believe that was Derek Key with the score. Trenton will have a chance to tie it up here with a 2-point conversion. Was a very, very good throw by Driggers. Good route by Lee. Then made a couple of guys miss in the secondary. Trenton lines up. Fullback dive, and they got the 2-point conversion. It's 22-22 with 5:37 left here in the second. Competitive ball game so far, folks. And in addition to the score, that drive kept the Bears defense off the field for at least a couple of minutes there. Seemed like they had been on the field for the entire time the game had been going so far, but that'll give the Bears defense some rest, maybe be able to stop Braylon Taylor in this dynamic offense. Taylor is back to receive the kick again, but I doubt they will kick it his way. And they don't. I don't know if that was an onside kick or if that was just trying to keep it away from Taylor. Either way, the Choctaws will have it at about the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. The familiar backfield of Taylor and Branch here. Branch again lined up to Taylor's left. He motions to the right now. And Taylor's on the keeper. Oh, tripped up there in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 2 or so. I think someone snuck underneath a lineman there and just took out Taylor's feet. Taylor didn't see it coming. This will be 2nd and 11, we'll say. It's Auburn Tigers look on offense. That's what I like to call this formation. Hand off to Branch. And Branch will be stuffed for a loss as well. This will bring up 3rd and long, folks. The Choctaws have not seen a 3rd and long so far in this game. I believe the longest 3rd down they've had was 7 yards. And Taylor took off on a scramble play and picked up the 1st down. We'll see what Jason Stewart draws up here, folks. Snap, and this will be a keeper by Taylor. They trust his legs, and he will be brought down just about 2-3 yards short of the 1st down. However, this might be 4-down territory, midfield. Man, do they trust Taylor. 3rd and 13, and they let him keep it on the run. This will be 4th and a short 3 for the Choctaws. Another keeper for Taylor. And he will have the 1st down and more. Oh, wow. He hit the truck stick there. Should have been about a 7-yard gain, but that turned into a 9-yard gain. And they will have it at the 39-yard line here. 1st and 10. Man, Taylor is fast, and he can be a physical runner, too, when he wants to be. Just put his shoulder down and let the defender have it. Another interesting look here for the Northview offense. Handoff to Branch to the right. He can't find much room, so he cuts back. And he will be tackled there for about a 1-yard gain. He really got all he could out of that play. Blocking was not there to the right side. He found a little bit of room to the left, but was a little bit too little too late. We've got about 2.5 minutes left here before halftime, folks. Looks like the Choctaws have the last possession here in all likelihood. Game is tied 22-22. Taylor's lined up in the pistol again. 2nd and 9. It was a bad snap, I think, but Taylor was able to get it to Branch. And that's going to be, I believe, a first down. Very close to it if it's not. They have not moved the sticks yet. Nope, that's going to be 3rd and 1, folks. But I don't know how Taylor got that snap to Branch there. They're trying to get the play in from the sideline, it appears. 3rd and 1 to go. I expect this to be Taylor straight up the middle. Looks like the Bears are going to bring a blitz, and they hand it off to Branch again. And he picks up the first down at about the 22-yard line. They are just milking the clock here, folks. I don't want to see this Trenton offense get the ball again in the first half. If they can score here, they'll go into halftime up. Tied at 22 right now. Taylor with the keeper. And Taylor has a seam, and Taylor has a first down. Taylor almost had the touchdown. He got pushed out at about the 4-yard line, though. First and goal for Northview here. And their offense has been about unstoppable today. Trenton just has no answer for Braylon Taylor. 1:04 left here. The clock is stopped. That's a run by Branch. He will fight his way near the goal line, and that is going to be a touchdown. What a run by Branch there. Dragged a couple of defenders into the end zone with him. They'll line up for the 2-point conversion here, up 28-22. Just about a minute to go in the first half right now. Been talking a lot about Braylon Taylor, but Chris Branch is something special too. He just willed that ball into the end zone there. And Taylor will keep it here on the 2-point conversion, and he will convert. It'll be 30-22. Trenton will have about 57 seconds here to try to get something on the board before halftime. Trenton will also receive the ball first in the second half. They could pull a Bill Belichick New England Patriots here, get a double score. Score at the end of the first half, score at the beginning of the second half. We'll see. That's why they deferred on the coin toss. And they break the huddle on the sideline. Trenton is getting ready for the kickoff. Now, I don't know what kind of kick we'll see here. We've seen onside kicks from Branch so far, but I expect them to kick it deep and try not to let them have any kind of decent field position and get out of here and go into halftime with the lead. Yeah, Branch is lined up 10 yards off the ball now. He was lined up 5 yards off the ball for all of the onside kicks. And here is the kick. Oh, wow, that's onside again. And the Bears recover it. They will have the ball at the 49-yard line. .49-yard line, 56 seconds left here in the first half. We'll see if this Bears offense can get some points on the board. Potentially tie it up before halftime. 51 yards to go. Driggers trots onto the field and gives his offense the play call. This will be another I formation play. That's a handoff to Mitchell, and Mitchell has room. Mitchell has a touchdown. Wow. Just when you think the Choctaws are going to pull away, Trenton keeps fighting back. This is the fourth time they've responded with a touchdown of their own. Let's see if they can get the 2-point conversion to tie it up here. Mitchell had one seam, and he just put his foot in the ground, and he was off. No one was going to catch him on that play. It does leave 46 seconds for the Choctaws to potentially get another score of their own, though. The blocking was just incredible on that run. Downfield block by the wide receiver. Driggers is under center. Hand off to the fullback, and they convert the 2-point conversion. It is tied at 30 with 46 seconds left here in the half. What an exciting first half it has been here at the Dyer County High School Stadium. Wow. Neither defense has been able to stop the opposing offense yet. This broadcast is brought to you by Worthy Road Studios, our sponsors tonight. It's starting to get dark here in the press box. A few lights coming on. And Taylor is back for the kickoff. There's no way they could get to him in this situation. Just 46 seconds left in the half. I expect this to be a little pooch kick. And that's exactly what it is. They are able to field it, though. And that's a return of about 5 or 6 yards. They'll be right at the 50-yard line. A little ahead of the 50, actually, at about the 49. 1st and 10. They'll have 42 seconds to work with here. Let's see what Jason Stewart comes up with. The snap to Taylor. He hands it off to Branch. And Branch will get a modest pickup of about 3 or 4 yards. They might just let this run down to halftime here. No, they will call a timeout. They let about 7 or 8 seconds run off the clock there before they called the timeout, though. I don't quite understand that. 27 seconds left to go in the half. They've got the ball at the 46-yard line. They might have to throw it downfield here. Branch and Taylor running the football is the Choctaws' best offense, but I don't know if they have time for that in a situation like this. Game tied at 30. And Braylon Taylor trots back onto the field with his Choctaw offense. Second and 6 from the 46-yard line. And we are going to get back going here after the timeout. Taylor's got it in the pistol. Handoff to Branch again, I believe. That's a fumble. And the offensive line falls on it. I believe they will just let this go to halftime at this point. They don't want to fumble again and let the Bears potentially run it back for a score. That looked dangerous there. Yeah. And they will just let it go to halftime here. It's tied at 30. The Trenton Bears and the Northview Choctaws. We will be back in about 12 or 13 minutes for the second half. We've got about 5 minutes till the second half starts, folks. 5 minutes. And we are back live in New Bern, Tennessee, with the Trenton Bears taking on the Northview Choctaws. It's tied at 30 right now. Brief rundown of the first half. Braylon Taylor was just unstoppable for the Choctaws. He had a 65-yard kickoff return touchdown, in addition to quarterbacking his team to 30 points there in the first half. He even had a punt, too, on a 4th down and long, little pooch punt out of the shotgun formation. And in addition to that, number 24, Chris Branch, has been very, very impressive for this Choctaw lineup. He has a couple of scores as well. And then Corey Mitchell has 2 touchdowns for the Bears tonight. 2 very, very impressive touchdowns. One was about a 20-yarder. He just found the sideline and got upfield. And then one was with less than a minute left in the first half. Looked like the Bears were just trying to run the clock down and go into halftime down 8. But Mitchell found a seam and took took off down the sideline for a 50-yard score there with about 45 seconds left. So we're tied at 30 now, about ready to get play started back. Looks like the players were confused on which side of the field they were kicking off from. The Choctaws will kick off, and the Bears will be going left to right here. Tyrone Brown is back deep for the kick, but this will very likely be another onside kick. That's what Branch has been doing the whole game. Indeed it is. That one will not even make it the full 10 yards, not even come close to it. The Choctaws fell on it, but that's a flag for illegal touching, and that will be Bears ball from, I believe, about the 45-yard line. Wow. The Bears will get it in Northview territory right now. Bears have been running out of the I formation most of the game, just powering it up the middle, fullback dives, halfback dives. Driggers had a very nice throw for the touchdown in the second quarter as well. But mostly they've just been pounding and grinding out this football game. Let's see if they continue to do that. They are in the I formation this time. And they will pass it here. It's another little curl route. Wow, another good throw by Driggers, and that is almost identical to the touchdown pass Driggers threw earlier. And that is Derek Key again. Wow. I mean, that was literally the same curl route. Key made a couple of guys miss after the catch. And man, that's two identical touchdowns for the Bears now. It is 36-30, just 11 seconds into the second half. This has been a high-scoring ball game, folks. Gotta love it. They'll line up for the two-point conversion here. Driggers is coming back to the huddle with the play call. They break the huddle, and they will be, looks like, in a split back formation here. There was some movement on the line there, but they didn't call anything. And a very nice play by the Choctaw defense to knock that football down calmly to the turf. And it'll remain 36-30 with Braden Taylor getting the ball back.
36, Choctaws 30. Taylor goes deep to Choctaw.
If I'm not mistaken, the Bears have scored every time they've had the football in this game. Just incredible. Pounding the ball down the middle and then catching the defense off guard with a couple of passes there. That's why they have the lead, 36-30. But Northview will be able to respond here. Taylor's back to receive the kick again, but as they've done most of the night, I expect this one will be simple pooch kick. Not let Taylor get a hold of it. That's exactly what it is. It is returnable, though. Pretty nice 7-yard return there. The Choctaws will start out at Trenton's 46 this time. Exactly where Trenton started out on the last drive. Let's see if they can go up the field in 11 seconds like Trenton did. First and 10 from the 46. Taylor is in the pistol. And Drew Evans motions out to the right side. flanking the right tackle here. Branch in the backfield standing behind Taylor, and he will get the handoff. And that one will go for about 3 yards. It looked like he tried to reverse field there and probably should have just taken the forward progress and been done with it. It'll be a gain of 2 or 3. It could have been a gain of 4 or 5, I think. We'll call this 2nd and 8.
It'll be 2nd and 7.
Branch is standing to Taylor's right this time. Oh, wow. Just a drop there by Chance Bumpkins.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
And Branch is out of the game right now. Number 28, Jabari Livingston, is in the game for him, standing behind Taylor. I expect this will be a run by Taylor, and it will be. He gets the edge. Couldn't quite tell if he got the first down there, and it looks like he did. It'll be first down Choctaws. Oh no. The far referee was saying he had the first down, but the near ref called him out of bounds. That'll be 4th and a very, very long one. Livingston is to Taylor's left. Taylor will keep it. Oh, wow. What a move there by Taylor to get the first down. Man, it looks like they had him wrapped up in the backfield, but Taylor's just slippery, and he's able to beat the defender and get a first down. Methodical drive down the field here for the Choctaws. Uh-oh. Looks like someone's hurt down there. Can't quite tell who it is from up here in the press box, but Branch is walking back out onto the field now. He had been out for the majority of this drive. It's number 18. That's Aiden Lumpkins, who's down on the play. Everyone on both sidelines is kneeling down right now. The whole Choctaw training staff is surrounding Lumpkins. Let's see if we can tell what happened there on that play. Oh, man. Looks like his ankle got wrapped up there on the hit. Wow. Wow. He is standing up now, though. He's able to walk himself to the sideline. That did not look pretty, but it looks like it's probably not a break, considering that he's walking on it. Looks like he's going to be probably taken back to the locker room here to get checked out. In the meantime, it's 1st and 10. Lumpkins is being escorted to the bench. Looks like they'll check him out there. No medical tent at the middle school level, but they'll look at his leg from the bench. He's got his helmet off now. 1st and 10 for the Choctaws. Hate to see a player go down like that, but and that'll be a handoff to Drew Evans, his first carry of the day. There's a flag on the field. I believe that will probably be a hold. We'll see. Might have been a hold on the left guard. Trey Tarkington. Not sure. Oh, wow. That wasn't a hold. That was a face mask on the Bears.
It'll be 1st and 5 for the Choctaws.
It's 1st and 5 now. Middle school face mask rules. And Taylor is lined up. I believe that is Branch back in the game. Who gets the handoff? And a good run there.
Down to the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 Choctaws.
That'll be first down for Northview. Don't know what was going on with Branch earlier in the drive, but he is back in the game. And it looks like Lumpkins is running and sliding over here on the sidelines. It's going to be a false start, I believe. That's actually encroachment on the defense there, so that'll be another 1st and 5 for the Choctaws.
It'll be 1st and 5.
Penalties are hurting the Bears right now. They've got a 6-point lead, but Choctaws are in the red zone, threatening. Branch is lined up behind Taylor on this play, and he gets the handoff. Good cutback by Branch, but a better tackle.
Branch is thrown down after a short game.
What a tackle that was. And I believe that was Corey Mitchell who scored a couple of touchdowns on offense for the Bears. Wow. No gain on that play. Taylor's lined up in the pistol. The snap, and Taylor will keep it. He almost beat the defense to the edge, but a very, very good tackle again by Sam Driggers there. The quarterback. Man. Starting quarterback and starting running back are playing linebacker right now for Trenton. Playing well. 2 good tackles, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Taylor rolls out to his right. A wide open Branch there. Wow. And that will be a touchdown for Branch. Wow. He extended his arm and got the score.
36 all.
Fended off a couple of defenders there on his way into the end zone. It's the 2nd or 3rd time he has just willed his way into the end zone for the Choctaws. A gutty game by Branch right now. That ties the game up at 36 with 4:46 left here in the 3rd quarter, pending the 2-point conversion by the Choctaws. This game has been just back and forth all night long. Snap. He faked the handoff to Branch, and Taylor is in for the 2-point conversion. That'll put him up 38-36.
Choctaws 38, Bears 36.
And that was the Braylon Taylor we saw in the first half of this game. Struggled a little bit on that drive with a couple of runs for no gain, but he picked it back up there on the 2-point conversion. A good cutback, found a hole, and the Choctaws are winning this football game. Still a lot of time left, though, mid-3rd quarter. Again, this broadcast is brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. Paul Schulze is doing a great job on camera here. Lawson Mann on replay. He's doing a great job as well. And Branch will, I assume, have another onside kick here. See if they can recover it. And the Bears easily fall on that. They'll have it at about the 50-yard line. The Bears have not had the ball a lot this game because they've gotten such good field position and just scored quickly. But they're only down 2. We'll see if they can take the lead here on this drive. It'll take some effort by the Northview defense here. Mitchell has been unstoppable in the running game. Driggers has thrown a couple of touchdown passes. Just very good execution so far by this Trenton offense. And they get the snap. That'll be a handoff to Mitchell up the middle. Wow. Mitchell just found that ball is loose. I believe the Bears recovered it. Indeed they did. That'll be first down for the Bears. Very good run again by Mitchell. He just finds a hole and he puts his foot in the ground. North and south running. I formation again. Trenton loves this I formation. They're at the 39-yard line. They hand it off to the fullback, but that was a phenomenal tackle there. Wow. That'll bring up second down and 11 yards to go. I think this might be the first time the Bears have been behind the sticks all night. Driggers brings the play back to the huddle now. I formation once again. Tight end to the right side. Driggers takes the snap. He's going to throw it again. He's got an open man. Wow, what a throw. And folks, Driggers has 3 touchdown passes tonight. And that once again was Derek Key. Wow. What a game Key has had today. Touchdown comes with 3:09 left in the third quarter, and that puts the Trenton Bears up 42-38. They'll go for this 2-point conversion here. See if they can make the lead 6. Key got a little bit of separation and then just a well-placed ball by Driggers there. Snap for the 2-point conversion. Driggers rolls out. Oh, he almost found his man there, Mitchell. But it was good coverage, and the Northview Choctaws will get the ball back. Wow. He bobbled it and just barely couldn't hang on. Mitchell's had a good game, but would love to get that one back, I'm sure. So Braden Taylor and the Northview Choctaws will get the ball back just down 4 now. If they can make their 2-point conversions and keep forcing the Bears to miss theirs, then that could be the difference in the game, folks, because it doesn't look like either defense is going to get a stop this whole game. Not just a little bit over halfway through the third quarter, and it's already 42-38.
How many viewers we have, Waldo? 7?
And both teams are lined up ready for the kickoff. Darius laying you again here on the kick. Expect a little pooch kick. Oh, wow. They do kick it deep. Wow. Taylor was playing really, really shallow there, and they just kicked it beyond him. However, Taylor recovers. Taylor is going to go in here for 6. His second kickoff return touchdown of the evening. Wow. They kicked it over his head while he was playing shallow, and he went back and got it, and wow. Man, what blocking, and then the speed of Braylon Taylor. He has just been incredible this game, folks. Look at the replay here. Braylon just finds a hole, and he is off to the races. No one's going to catch Braylon Taylor in this game. Once he gets behind the defense, it is just over with. Wow. Number 9 for Northview has just had one incredible outing. And he'll take the snap here. He's probably winded after that kickoff return. He ran about 120 yards if you include backing up for that kick. And the Branch has the 2-point conversion here. And that makes the score 46 to 42 with 3 minutes left in this game. That's about the third or fourth time that we've had a score within about 10 seconds of the previous score. We do have a man down on that play. He looks like he's in some serious pain there. Oh, wow, that's Branch. That's Chris Branch, folks. He looks like he's in pain. He has been one of the big difference makers for this Choctaws offense so far. We'll see how serious this is. Just ran in for that 2-point conversion, and he's down right at the goal line. I've mentioned a couple of times the grit he's shown in this game, just willing his way into the end zone for his team, and it looks like that might have come back to bite him on that play. But we will see how serious this injury is. The Choctaws should be warming up another kicker here because Branch, I'm sure, won't be able to kick on this ensuing kickoff. And Branch is walking back to the sideline now. He's being helped. Remember to tune into 101.5 this weekend, this Friday night. Worthy Road Studios will be broadcasting Peabody versus Dresden, and then USJ versus FACS this weekend, Friday night. Make sure to tune into that. And Branch is still being helped gingerly to the sideline. I don't know if we'll see him back in this game. That's a huge, huge blow for this Choctaw offense. Got a feel for the kid. He's having such a terrific ball game. And the Choctaws are lined up to kick it again. Let's see who is going to actually do this kickoff here. Looks like Braylon Taylor might be the kicker here. I believe he is. And I would expect another onside kick here. Some of these middle scorers just can't kick it too deep down the field. Wow, they recover that. Let's see. I don't know what the call is on the field. It was very, very close as far as if he got 10 yards or not. We're pulling up the replay here right now. I think they're letting Trenton, or excuse me, Northview have the ball right now. I'm not sure that the ball got 10 yards there, but oh no. Okay, it is actually Trenton ball. They did call a flag on that. Yep. He grabbed that ball right at the 49-yard line, and you're not allowed to do that unless the receiving team gets to touch it first. It's a good call by the referees, and Driggers will take the snap under center. The handoff to Mitchell again. There's a flag on the field here. If the play stands, that's going to be about a 10-yard pickup, but I think this might be coming back. And that is a hold on the offense, so this one's coming back. And this will be 1st and 20 for Northview right here. Or excuse me, 1st and 16. The foul happened about 4 yards downfield.
1st and 16.
Dragers again. Gets the huddle from the sideline, and they are in the I formation once again today. Mitchell lined up deep in the backfield. And they hand it off here to the fullback. And that'll be a nice 7-yard gain. Get him back in front of the sticks. 2nd and 9 coming up here for Trenton. Good blocking again there by the Trenton Bears, and they have just eaten up at this Northview defense all night long. We'll see if the Choctaws have an answer here. 2nd and 9. High formation. Driggers gets the snap. Hand off to the fullback again, and that's a huge hole. Man, gain of 12 there. And that is a 1st down for Trenton, 1st and 10, from right at the 38-yard line. Man, what a hole there by the offensive line, and that's what they've done all day long. Just phenomenal blocking, and that has opened up the passing game for some good deep throws too. This Trenton offense has been almost unstoppable here. Wind up under center again. And a toss there to Mitchell. They fake the handoff to the fullback, and Mitchell has room. Mitchell is going to score a touchdown again for Trenton with about a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Wow. Mitchell has just had a phenomenal game. And I believe the fake handoff there to the fullback opened up the hole for Mitchell. The linebacker's bit. Yeah, look at this. Everyone was looking at the fullback there, and Mitchell just took off. And what a run, too. He just outran the entire Northview defense there. And they line up for the 2-point conversion attempt. This would make it a 4-point game. It's 48-46 as it stands. And they will pick up the 2-point conversion. Wow. Just more back and forth. That was about 2 minutes between touchdowns, and I think that's close to the longest time we've had between touchdowns in this game. It's just been back and forth. Trenton answers Northview, and then Northview answers Trenton. And Northview will get the ball back with Braylon Taylor at quarterback. We'll see about the status of okay. We'll see about the status of Chris Branch here. And it's Coach Mickey Marley there with the big hat on, head coach of the Trenton Bears. And the players are ready for the kickoff. They have got to kick it away from Braylon Taylor here. Kick it out of bounds if you have to, but if you let this man touch the ball in open space, it's going to be a touchdown every time. He can just outrun everybody. And he's shown some power in this game too, trucking a couple of defenders. And probably a good move there by Trenton. Just kick it short. Maybe one of your guys recovers it, but ultimately you don't let Braden Taylor get the ball. You've got to at least let your defense get set up before Taylor's going to be running north and south. Yeah. There's 58 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. This broadcast brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. Taylor is in the pistol formation, and that will be Jabari Livingston again in the backfield. It looks like Branch might be out for this game, folks. And the snap, Taylor will keep it. Taylor looks like he might have had a little hole there, but the defense collapsed and he couldn't quite find the edge. And there's going to be no gain on that play. Good defense by Trenton, and the Choctaws might have a difficult time moving the ball without Chris Branch in the football game.
30 seconds.
There are right at 25 seconds left in this third quarter. Northview taking their time. I'm sure they want to shorten this game as much as they can without Branch. And Taylor will keep it again. He faked the handoff, and Taylor is going to get 6 points again for this Northview offense. Wow, what a game Taylor has had. And it was that fake handoff, and the hole just opened up for Braylon Taylor. And that'll be 52-50. Wow. And look at that. Again, the linebackers' heads were turned. No one saw Braylon Taylor, and that little stiff arm was enough to spring him for the touchdown there. Braylon Taylor is just an impressive young man. He is the only reason that this Northview team is in this football game. And he rolls out to the right for this 2-point conversion. That's an interception. And you cannot return an interception in middle school, so the play is called dead, and it's a 2-point game, folks, with just 3 seconds left in the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to inform you that this game tonight is being live streamed
Worthy Road Studios.
on Worthy Road Studios.
Facebook page. Facebook page.
Worthy Road Studios Facebook page. If you want to watch this in,
And Trenton and Northview are getting ready for the kickoff here again. Man, Chris Branch went down, but Braylon Taylor is just putting the team on his back right now. The Choctaws have a 2-point lead, and they're about to kick it off. And Taylor has taken over kicking duties for Branch as well. Man, those two have just played incredible tonight. And they're the reason this is still a close game. 52-50, Northview has the lead. I expect an onside kick here from Taylor. And that's what we get, but that ball just did not travel far enough and did not go 10 yards. Trenton did not touch the football there, so Trenton will get the ball at about the 46-yard line of the Choctaws with 3 seconds here left still in this third quarter. I expect them to Driggers is just going to turn around and give the rock to Mitchell here on this play. Pick up a few yards before the fourth quarter.
ball's out at the 46-yard line.
Driggers gets the play to his offense. High formation once again for the Bears. Driggers gets the snap, and that's a pitch to Mitchell, but Mitchell bobbled it. Fortunately, he fell on that football, or that could have been 6 points for the Choctaws. It's the end of the third, and the Bears are going to be in a difficult situation here with about a 2nd and 15 coming up at the start of the fourth quarter. They tried that same play they scored the touchdown with a second ago. Fake the fullback dive and then toss it out. First time they tossed it to the right. This time they tossed it to the left, though. And I don't think Mitchell was expecting that ball to be so far out over his right shoulder. Could have been a slightly better pitch. But fortunately, the Bears recovered it. And we'll see 2nd and 16 right here. Choctaws still up 52-50. What a high-scoring game this has been.
Coach Mickey Marley as well.
And that is Coach Mickey Marley. What a hat that man has. I love it. I think that hat could about win this football game by itself. And the Bears offense. The Bears offense trots back onto the field right now
He's not peeking out, is he?
for the start of the 4th quarter. Again, 52-50. The Bears trail, but they have the ball very close to Choctaw territory. 2nd and 15 coming up here. The snap, and that is a fullback dive. They'll gain about 3 there, but he fumbled it. And I believe the Choctaws recovered the ball. And this will be the first time in this game so far either team has had the ball and the lead at the same time. The Choctaws have the ball up to 52-50 with 7:49 left in this game. Wow. What a huge, huge turnover. Branch is still out of this game. So it will be Jabari Livingston subbing in at running back again alongside Braylon Taylor. Taylor gets the snap and hands it off to Livingston, right side. And that will be, at best, no gain. I believe that's about a loss of 1. 2nd and 10 or 11 here coming up for the Choctaws. Defenses are starting to stiffen up here in this 4th quarter. The Choctaws force the fumble, and then the Bears respond with a tackle for a loss on Jabari Livingston. Livingston again to the right side of Taylor. Taylor gets the snap, and he keeps it. Man, Taylor is so dynamic with the ball in his hands. That's a gain of about 6 yards. And that will bring up third down, excuse me. 3rd down and 5 for the Bears. They've got to, from the 50-yard line, they've got to get it up to about the 45 for a first down. And I believe this is 4th down territory, 50-yard line. Livingston still in the game. Two upbacks in the game. In front of Braylon Taylor. Taylor gets the snap and he keeps it. And man, he gets the first down and more. Down to about the 40-yard line of the Bears. And the Bears are just milking the clock on this drive. If they can score here and get a 2-point conversion, they can get this game close to out of reach for the Bears. 2-point lead right now. About 6.5 minutes left in this game. Jabari Livingston lined up behind Taylor on this play. And Taylor gets the snap and hands it off to Livingston. And again, Livingston is stopped for about a gain of 1 or 2 there. This is just not the same offense without Chris Branch in the game. What a huge blow for the Choctaws. They're up though, 2-point lead with 6 minutes left now. He'll take this snap from about the 38-yard line, 2nd down and 8. And the Choctaws call a timeout. There was some confusion in the huddle there. Choctaws will huddle back up here, try to get the correct play into Braylon Taylor. 5:43 left here in the 4th quarter. Choctaws lead 52-50 with the ball at about the 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. What a game this has been. Braden Taylor has been just unstoppable for the Choctaws. Multiple kick return touchdowns, multiple rushing touchdowns. But then the Trenton Bears have hung in there with combined efforts from Mitchell and several touchdown passes from Driggers. And Taylor has the correct play in now this time, I presume. Oh, Branch is back in the game. He's blocking for Taylor on this play. And that'll be a very modest gain of maybe a yard. 3rd down coming up for the Choctaws. This is huge for the Choctaws, though. Branch is back in the game. We'll see if he runs the ball at all. But even just having Branch in there on a play action, read option type of situation, the linebackers collapse in on Branch, and that opens up space for Taylor. So it's huge even if he doesn't touch the football. And he threw a nice block on that last play too. 5 minutes left here. Branch lined up to the left of Taylor. 3rd down and 8. Taylor faked the handoff to Branch, and it might have freed up a little bit of space. He got down to about the 32, 33-yard line. 4th and short coming up. And Taylor's helmet came off, so he is going to have to leave the game for a play. This is huge for the Choctaws. They might want to take a timeout here on 4th down so that Taylor can come back in. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They take a timeout. They cannot have Braden Taylor off the field on a 4th down play with 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter here. This will be 4th down and about 3 yards for Taylor and the Choctaw offense. Trying to ice this game out. 4:15 left in the 4th quarter, up by 2. And the Bears are just desperately trying to get a stop. And they have confidence in their offense. If they get a stop here on this play, they have a very, very good chance of getting back in this ball game. Taylor trots back onto the field with this Choctaw offense. Pivotal play here. This could be the football game, folks.
Maybe they're going to go to Applebee's with us. They're talking about
And
have dinner.
the referees are huddled up by where the ball should be right now. I don't know what they're discussing. I think they're discussing the rules on if Taylor's allowed back in the game after a timeout. He should be, and it appears as if he will be. Yep. Taylor is back in the game, and he'll get the snap from 34. Taylor on the keeper. There's a flag down. That's a false start. Wow. That's a 5-yard penalty on this Choctaw offense, and that's just huge. Goes from being a 4th and 3 to a 4th and 8. Wow. It looked like Taylor had a hole there too on the snap, but they'll get backed up, and this 4th down situation becomes a lot more difficult for the Choctaws.
Viewers we got.
I can't imagine they will go to anyone but Braden Taylor on this 4th and 8 play. Snap to Taylor, and he's going to throw it here. Oh, Taylor is in trouble, and Taylor goes down with the sack at the 46-yard line. That's where the Bears will take over here with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left. And we have a football game, folks. 52-50, the Trenton Bears trailing with the football near midfield. Wow. And Taylor tried to escape that sack, but man, there were just too many Bears. And even a dynamic runner like Taylor couldn't get out of that. Driggers is giving his team the play call. And we can hear the coaches from up here in the press box. The intensity just got a lot higher for this football game. Both coaches know the game's on the line right here. Now handoff to the fullback. He has room, and man, that is about a 15-yard gain for Trenton. And again, they are just pounding it up the middle, and Northview doesn't have an answer for it. Good blocking up front, great blocking up front. And a broken tackle, and then another half-broken tackle that he spun out of, and man, 15 yards, and they have it all the way down already to the 39-yard line of the Choctaws. Snap to Driggers. He hands it off to the fullback again, and he has room. Cut back. What a run again by London Burkett. He is having a huge game in addition to Mitchell. Wow. That ball is all the way down to, I believe, the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, and the clock is ticking down, 3:22 left. Northview might get a chance even if Trenton does score on this drive, but they won't have much time left, folks. Snap to Driggers, and they hand it off again. Northview stuffed them this time for just a very, very short gain. And there's another player down for Northview. Oh. 50. Branch also appears to be limping right now from the previous injury. Again, can't quite tell who it is from this vantage point. See if we can see on this replay. Short gain. That appears it might be number 51. Oh, that was actually Jabari Livingston. I'm sorry. He took over running back duties while Branch was hurt earlier in the quarter. He's walking back off the field now. And the Bears are getting their offense ready for a 2nd and 7 play here. Drigger's in the huddle once again. 3 minutes and counting left in this 4th quarter. Bears trailing 52-50. Another handoff. No, that's going to be a pitch to Mitchell. And he got the edge, and he's down to inside the 5-yard line. Another phenomenal run by Mitchell. He was down right at the 5, it looks like. Faked the cameraman out with the handoff, too.
Firing. He's fired.
I'm not sure I like that spot there. I thought Mitchell got down to about the 3, but they spotted it just barely inside the 5-yard line. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Clock is ticking for Northview should the Bears score on this drive. Snap to Driggers again. Handoff to the fullback, and that is a touchdown with 2:14 left, and that makes it 56-52. And if they can get this 2-point conversion here, that'll be a 6-point ball game. Huge 2-point conversion here for the Bears. Choctaws really need a stop here. And the handoff to the fullback, and that 2-point conversion is good once again. 58-52. Choctaws have the lead, or excuse me, the Bears have the lead here with 2:14 left. About to kick it off. And another player down for the, that would be LeDerrick Moore. Wow. That's the 4th or 5th player down here for just Northview so far.
110 points already.
Wow. 110 points scored in this ball game, and there's still 2 minutes left, folks. It's not over yet.
How many viewers we got? Talk about Worthy Road Studios.
This broadcast again is brought to you by Worthy Road Studios.
Friday night.
Remember to tune in Friday night for the USJ and Peabody games. USJ will be playing on WNWS.com. That will again be brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. Both games can be viewed there, Peabody and USJ. USJ will be playing FACS, and Peabody will be playing Dresden on Friday night. Make sure you tune into that. And Moore is limping back to the sideline now. It's been a familiar sight in this game, unfortunately. Again, 2 minutes, 14 seconds left, and Northview is about to get the football back, presumably, on the kickoff. Again, the last thing you want to do is kick it to Taylor. will presumably be some type of a squib kick. Gotta kick it away from Taylor. And that's what it was. And the Choctaws will take over at about the 39 or 40 yard line here. 2:14 left. Chance to tie it or take the lead on this drive. 58-52.
First and 10, Choctaw.
First down and 10 for Taylor and Branch. The dynamic duo in the backcourt of this Choctaw offense. And Taylor is getting the play from the sideline now. Branch lined up to his left. The snap, and Branch will get the handoff, running right. And that's going to be a hold, I believe. Wow. Branch is violently taken out of bounds. I think this one's coming back anyways. It's a 2-yard gain if it stands.
Another flag.
And believe that's a hold. And yes, it was. That'll move the Choctaw offense back 10 yards. This will be 1st and 20, all the way back at the 30-yard line of the Choctaws. 70 yards to cover in 2 minutes and 3 seconds here. Taylor can cover that 70 yards in about 6 seconds if he needs to, though. Wow. Branch is just swallowed up in the backfield, and it's not looking good on this drive for the Choctaws. This Bears defense has finally stepped up the last 2 drives, and all of a sudden, we're looking at 2nd and close to 25 yards right now. And the clock is running. We're down to 1:35 left. Taylor is still trying to get the play from his coach. Branch to the right of Taylor. And the snap comes with 1:22. Taylor keeps it. Taylor's got room. And Taylor is tackled down at about the 39-yard line, close to the original line of scrimmage for this drive. And the Choctaws will use a timeout here to stop the clock with 1:14 left. 3rd and 10 yards to go. Back at the original line of scrimmage. It looked like Taylor almost had room to break that one, but still a great 15-yard gain, and that's just huge for Northview right now if they want to stay in this. They've got 2 plays to pick up 10 yards, but more importantly, they've got 1 minute and 14 seconds to pick up 60 yards and get it in the end zone.
How many? 17.
Huge play coming up on 3rd and 10. And Coach Jason Stewart is making sure he calls the right play. And I think the right play at this point in the game is let Braden Taylor run the football. And the Choctaws are back out on the field. Taylor's ready to take the snap for a huge, huge 3rd and 10 play. Snap, and he hands it off to Jabari Livingston, who's back on the field. That's going to be a short gain. And more importantly, the clock is still going to be running on 4th down. Nope, the Choctaws take another timeout. I believe that's their last timeout before a 4th and 7 play. There are 65 seconds left in this football game. And just a good job by the Bears defense to wrap Livingston up and force the 4th down play. And this is the game right here. The Choctaws don't have any timeouts left. If they don't pick up this 1st down, then the Bears can just kneel the ball twice and the game will be over, folks. But stopping this Choctaw offense on 4th down has been, needless to say, a difficult task here tonight, with the dynamic running of Braylon Taylor and with the power running of Chris Branch. And you just don't know who's going to get the football between those two. We'll see what Coach Stewart has drawn up here. You've got to reach down to the best play you've got in your playbook for this situation. And Branch is not on the field again. It will be Jabari Livingston. He's lined up in the slot right now. Empty backfield for Taylor. I think this will be a little run-pass option here for Taylor. If he has the pass open, he'll take it, and then if he doesn't, he just needs to take off and get the first down with his legs. Minute 5 left. This is the football game here, folks. And Jabari comes back into the backfield. Taylor takes off after the fake handoff. I am not sure if he got that first down, folks. It was so close. I'm looking right down the line. And I thought his knee may have been down before he extended the ball out. We'll look at the replay here. He faked the handoff. That got him a little bit of space and just a dynamic run. I believe his knee may have been down before he picked up the first, and yes, it was. Wow. He was down about a half a foot short of the first down, and it looks like Trenton is going to take over on downs. What a game this was, folks. Oh, it looks like they may measure it now. No. Nope, they have moved the sticks for Trenton, and they will be able to just take a knee right here and ice this ball game, I believe. Oh, they are going to measure it, folks. I think both teams had their offenses out on the field. We don't know what's happening in this game, guys. 110 points already scored. They're measuring this, and he is short of the first down, and that's going to be the ball game. The Trenton Bears will take over on downs, and they will just take a knee a couple of times. Wow, what a game. 58-52. This felt like a game that if Chris Branch had not gotten hurt, I think that Northview would have pulled it out, but the combined efforts of the 3 touchdown passes from Driggers and then the dynamic running of Mitchell and of Burkett was just enough to put away this Northview football team. And the last 2 drives getting 4th down stops. I just iced it, and there's the knee. He'll have to take one more knee as there's still 50 seconds left, but Trenton is coming out of this football game with a win, guys. And what an effort it was by both squads. Barring a botch snap here, this one is just about over. Driggers is under center. And the snap is a good one, and that's the football game. Wow, 110 points scored, and it came down to a 4th down play that it seemed like Northview had converted most of the game, but just the running of Braylon Taylor came up just barely short on that last play, about a foot short, and Trenton escapes this one with a road victory here. This has got to hurt for a guy like Braylon Taylor, who had 2 kickoff return touchdowns and then a number of rushing touchdowns as well, and then Chris Branch, who just couldn't play that fourth quarter. Wow, what a game it was. This broadcast, again, was brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. Remember to tune in on Friday night for the USJ at FACS game, and then Peabody High School will be playing Dresden as well.
It's at USJ.
It's at USJ, actually, not at FACS. And then you can catch both of those games on WNWS.com. And what an effort it was by both squads again today. Trenton is huddling up in the middle for a little celebration here, but I'm sure they're getting ready for their next game as soon as this one's over. There's head coach Mickey Marley again. He's taking pictures of his squad, or excuse me. Head coach Mickey Marley is giving a speech to his squad. There's a photographer out there. Pictures I'm sure you'll see in the newspapers tomorrow. But wow. What a game it was.
Need to thank all the viewers today.
Thank you everybody for listening, and make sure to tune in on Friday night for those two high school games. Thanks to Paul Scholze and Lawson Mann tonight. I'm Michael Chapman, and we'll be back on Friday night with those high school games. Thank you.